Hi, and welcome to the NBA playoff preview for 2013. Before we get started, I'd like to thank my good friends at LouDogs.com. Go to LouDogs.com today, find out whether the hottest handicapping site on the web. Check them out before 3 so you can get into some of their playoff action for the NBA, which tips off at 3. And without any further ado, let's get right to the picks. I'm going to give you series picks for the most part, and I got 2 picks for you for today. And as you've seen my NBA record, follow me at Geno T32. I'll give you picks throughout the week. This video is just for the first round, so let's get on with it. In the East, which is the weaker of the 2 conferences, clearly, as they have a team in the playoffs that's under 500, whereas in the West, teams 5, 6, and up are all 30 games over 500. It's incredible. But let's start off with the Heat and the Bucks. Matchup intriguing to the point where, yes, if the Bucks happen to get this first game or get any game, it could make it a series. They seem to think they can take this series, but I doubt it. The big 3 are just going to be too strong for these guys. Not a lot to say except for LeBron, Dwayne, Bosh. I mean, these guys are going to go nuts. I think the Bucks are way overmatched. There's not even really a lot to talk about. Take the Heat to leave the series. Knicks and Celtics. Always a classic matchup. Anytime you put New York and Boston, especially this year with what happened in the Boston Marathon, our hearts out to the folks and people in Boston. But they're going to need healthy players, and they're going to need big plays out of Garnett especially, and Pierce. Without Rajon Rondo out there, it's kind of tough for their backcourt. The Knicks are very strong. The one thing that's good about these 2 teams is they are evenly matched, as they're equally as old. They got a lot of older players on these teams. Jason Kidd, Rasheed Wallace, amazing, just retired, 38 years old. And, you know, Garnett, Pierce is getting up there. I mean, it's an older team on both ends. But I do like the Knicks to take this in 7, take the Knicks to lead the series. Pacers, Hawks, tough, gritty series coming up here. The Hawks will stretch this to 7 games, as they always seem to take that first round to the max. Whether or not they'll get out, I don't think so. I think the Pacers are just a little bit too much for the Hawks. They do have the home court advantage, and they have a deeper team, I believe, and a more physical team. I like the Pacers in 7 and a tight one to come out of this division, come out of this series. Nets, Bulls. God, what's there not to love about this, except for the fact that we may not even see Derrick Rose, and Joakim Noah is hurt. So look for Brook Lopez to take over in the center. I think they're probably going to wind up putting Boozer on him for the most part, but Boozer really, he hasn't done anything in any of the playoffs that I've seen where he could take the team on his back. I don't think that I don't think that the rest of this Bulls team is going to be able to compete for the series. I like the Nets. I like Joe Johnson. I like Deron Williams, who's been playing out of his mind. Brooks Lopez, like I said. I look for this team to move on, Brooklyn. And also tonight, Brooklyn Nets are laying 4. Take the Nets, lay the 4, and take the Nets in the series. On to the West. Started off Thunder and Rockets. It's going to be a tough series. James Harden coming back in the OKC. I know that's always played up a lot more than people think, but in a way, those players generally come in and have a pretty darn good game because they're comfortable. He's been there. He was there before. I think he knows how to be able to penetrate and be able to get into the paint against his old team. But in the end, OKC, I think they're just too dominant. They turn it up in the playoffs. Look for OKC to take this series in, yes, I'm going to say 7. Spurs Lakers, tough series to pick. Well, it wouldn't have been if the Spurs were completely healthy, but they're not. They're missing players. The Lakers are missing Kobe, but it seems as if for now, Dwight Howard has taken over that role as the leader on that team. Let's see how they do. I think the Lakers do have a shot to win this series only because of the depleted lineup of the Spurs. Look for the Lakers to take this in 7. You heard it, Lakers in 7. Nuggets and Warriors. What a great back and forth battle. This is going to be a lot of high scoring games. Curry has been playing incredible all year for the Warriors. I do like the Nuggets, though. I think they're a much deeper team. They have that home court advantage, and it's very tough to play there in the Pepsi machine. Look for the Denver Nuggets to take this series in 7. I think it's going to go 7. I think Golden State's going to give them a tough run. I could see maybe Golden State even stealing 1 game, but the Nuggets, and I think under George Karl, are going to be too much in the end. They're going to take this series, take the Nuggets in the series. On to the Clippers and the Grizzlies. First of all, take the under in this game. The total in this game is 179. Look for it to be a snore fest. Look for it to be a lot of defense, a lot of not scoring, under the 179. Clips and Grizzlies, always intriguing ever since last year. What a great 7-game series this was. Obviously, the Clippers had taken it. I think the Grizzlies might be better this year with Zach Randolph and company without Rudy Gay, but they're still going to have problems against this Clipper team who is a little bit deeper, a little bit more athletic, especially in the backcourt. I just don't see the Grizzlies taking this series. I do see the Grizzlies giving them a fight. Again, I think this is going to go 6 or 7 games. They're going to be tight ones, but I do look for the Clippers to come out, take the Clippers in the series. Until next week, we'll come around with the second round playoff preview for you, and follow me at GenoT32 on Twitter. I'll give you daily picks that, let me put it this way. I rock the NBA at over 65% for the season, and the playoffs even better. We'll even throw you some parlays. Go to GenoT32 at Twitter. Until then, take it easy.